Hey guys, Rob here for the Art of Wax. This is the May installment of What's in the Box, where we take a look at the albums that I purchased or added to my collection in the month of May 2021. May was a slower month for me when it came to buying albums, but I did manage to add quite a few from some of my favorite bands, and I have a whole bunch more on the way that didn't quite make it in time for this video. So let's take a look at what I added in May. Yeah, it's always a good month whenever you get new Dinosaur Jr. And in May I got just that. I had pre-ordered this copy right from the band and the label themselves, hoping for one of the rare signed copies. I did not manage a signed copy, but I did still get this nice, beautiful purple marble version. Sweep It Into Space is a spectacular album and a great listen for anyone who happens to be a Dinosaur Jr. or J Mascis fan in general. Up next, we have a pair of My Sleeping Karma albums. These were purchased previously, but spent well over 30 days in the mail before they got to me. I ordered them off of Napalm Records out of Germany, I believe, or Austria. Great deal on a pair of these bad boys, 19 euros each. Hard to find in my neck of the woods, so when I saw them on Napalm, I scooped them up, kind of finishing off my Sleeping Karma collection. My order from Paraiso Records also arrived in May, which had 3 issues as they celebrate their 10th anniversary as a label. Congratulations, guys. 2 of those were from Mythic Sunship. There was Land Between Rivers, as well as Ouroboros. 2 spectacular fucking albums from Mythic Sunship. All these are on color vinyl, just a standard kind of clear. So you got blue for the Ouroboros. I believe it's like a maroon or a purple, I guess, for Land Between Rivers. And then on the papier side of things, we have Stundium. It's a double, 1 red and 1 green. A great early papier album. So all came in from Paraiso. Man, those guys shipped pretty quickly, and it was nice to see. Talked about this the previous month. We do have Domcraft, one of the best Doom albums of the year so far to date. I just went with the all black version of it just to get it in. It does have an amazing 3D cover, so you should check that out if you haven't already. It's a great listen from the boys of Domcraft. Up next, we have a 420 release from the band Sleep. It is 2 of their famous singles compiled to 1 record, Ionic Life. It has The Clarity and Leagues Beneath. I had previously owned Leagues Beneath, but it was nice to get these 2 with this stunning package here. Both of the records are also have their own etchings on the back of them, so pretty cool for this edition. Local band that I just found fairly recently. I talked about them really briefly last month. This is Uncle Woe. They are out of Bancroft, Ontario. Small town doom music, and it's a great listen. They have a new album that just dropped. There are some copies left if you haven't checked it out yet. They're definitely worth checking out on their Bandcamp page. That's Uncle Woe. Guided by Voices with one of their best albums in the last few years, for sure, in my opinion, Earthman Blues. They sold out very quickly on their site, and a lot of the Canadian dealers and distributors and record shops didn't get the shipment when the album first dropped. But a few weeks later, they did start to arrive. So my shop gave me a call to let me know that that my copy had arrived. So there it is, Earthman Blues by Guided by Voices. A little bit of jazz. Again, I'm only slowly getting to jazz, and it's still working my way through the Art Blakey catalog. This is Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers at the Jazz Corner of the World, Volume 2, I believe. Oh, sorry, Volume 1. Picked this up at a Facebook auction. I just happened to be the winning bidder at the end of it. But a nice classic Art Blakey piece there. Another Canadian band out of Montreal. This is a doom metal band called Melanku. I picked these up. A buddy of mine recommended them. And I listened to a couple of their albums on Spotify, and then reached out to pick up one of the last copies of vinyl they had left. So pretty stoked to have this in my collection. More from Mythic Sunship. They made the move from Paraiso Records over to TP Records, so this one came from TP. Funny enough, it arrived on the exact same day as my Mythic Sunship records from Paraiso. This is a crazy fucking wildfire of an album, hence the album's title. If you haven't listened to it yet, you should definitely check it out. Wildfire by Mythic Sunship. Alright, wrapping up May with something from the boys in the Tragically Hip, some classic Canadian content. This is a surprise drop that dropped in the long weekend. This is Saskadelphia. It is 6 tracks that did not make it onto their Road Apples album from the early 90s. I'm not sure why they didn't make it on there. Some great songs on this EP. One of the songs, Montreal, which is my favorite. They couldn't even get the original tapes for it, so they had to include it as a live copy. Man, it was great to hear Gord screaming and grunting his way through this album. So I missed that dude. New music from Tragically Hip. That's it. That's all I got for the month of May. Thanks again for watching. And in the comment section below, let me know what you think about the albums I picked up this month.